And if you do that, you should be proud of how you play night in and night out. Go out there and earn everything you get.
Spectacular play. Washington on a run.
It is time for our Geico highlights here. And Tony, if we're going to look at the highlights, really it is the bench that is keeping the Wizards in this game. Only Bradley Beal in double digits for the starters.
Yeah, the bench has 15 points, and you've gotten some good production from them, especially Bojan Bogdanovic, as he's been prone to do all year since he's got here, making easy jump shots. And then you got Jason Smith. Obviously, he's been a huge contributor also, but you've got to get more production out of the starters right now. They have to figure out a way to get these guys going. It's good to see the bench playing the way that they have been, especially on the offensive end.
Jason Smith actually leading the bench right now with 8 points as we do come to you from the Budweiser Brew House. Everybody enjoying this game. We're glad to have them here with us. Again, the Wizards do trail by 6. Tony, we'll see if they can't turn this around, because on the other side, we're going to take a look and get to the nitty-gritty of the numbers on Nissan Halftime Live. Stay with us. We'll see. Can we hear? Can some of you know that he doesn't want to share his drink? Doesn't want to share his drink with me.
Remember when everything you did was for the fun of doing it? BMW sports activity vehicles are the perfect combination of ample space, dynamic power, and sleek design. There truly is an X perfect for every adventure, so you can go wherever the fun takes you. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Lease a BMW X5, xDrive 35i for $599 a month.
Get to Nissan now and save on a lineup featuring Altima with available intelligent safety shield technologies that could sense vehicles in your blind spot. Take on the unexpected with 6 2017 IIHS top safety picks. It's clear why we're America's fastest growing auto brand. Get to Nissan now for 0% for up to 72 months on 11 models, or save up to $4,550 on Altima.
What's the secret to a lasting relationship? Trust, understanding, and maybe even some car washes. At Ourisman, we're celebrating 95 years of customer service. Backed by our Lifetime Edge, you get up to $1,500 in extras, including car washes, loaners, and our lifetime guarantee.
Get 0% for 60 months on new RAV4s and Corollas.
So what's our secret to a lasting relationship? Being there when you need us. Ourisman Chantilly Toyota. Let's ride together.
When I coach kids sports, I teach my players about teamwork, winning, and always giving 100%. At Chase and Boscolo, we've been using those same principles since 1986 to help injured people rebuild their lives. We answer your questions, treat you like family, and fight for your best interests. We're lawyers that care. If you've been injured, call Chase and Boscolo, 1-800-728-5898.
The Lexus Command Performance Sales Event is here, where the feeling, craftsmanship, and luxury will last, but the offers will not. Experience uncommon refinement on our most luxurious models ever, including the LX, LS, and ES during the Lexus Command Performance Sales Event. But don't hesitate. This event ends March 31st.
Lease the 2017 ES350 for $329 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Tickets for the first game ever of Washington Valor football are on sale now. Be there to witness the exciting, fast-paced, full-tilt action of arena football for the inaugural season's first snap on April 7th in Verizon Center.
Let's go, B-Wolves. Let's go.
The arena game is so much different when you're there in person.
This is a new sheriff town. It's Valor time.
Tickets starting at just $15. Call 202-661-5005 or visit WashingtonValor.com today and stand with us.
We are back with your Chevrolet first half stats coming to you live from the Budweiser Brew House down here at Verizon Center. Julie Donaldson, Tony Massenberg. Tony, if you take a look at the numbers, the Washington Wizards are only shooting 34%. That's just not going to get it done. No,
that's not going to get it done, and they're also getting killed in the paint where the Hawks are outscoring them 22-10. That speaks to the Hawks crashing the board and the Wizards still not blocking out and giving up second chance opportunities.
And you've got, again, the starters. Only Bradley Beal is getting 15 points in double digits. Tim Hardaway Jr., they don't seem to be able to try and stop him down. 17 points for him as well.
They've got to do a much better job on him, and you've got to get some production out of the front line. Nobody off the front line between Marcin Gortat, Otto Porter, and Marcin Gortat. These guys, none of these guys have more than 4 points, and so you've got to get something out of Marquise Morris and the rest of these guys.
And really, John Wall, too. He's taken 8 shots. He has zeros for that. 2 shots at the line. Yep. Nothing has gone in for him.
Yeah.
It just seems all across the board their shots really off tonight.
It's really sporadic tonight offensively for some reason. I don't know why. It's not coming together. It's good that the bench is coming in and having the type of impact that they're having, but unfortunately, we've got to get more out of the starters.
All right, so we are here at the Budweiser Brewhouse. Everybody, are we going to turn this around on the other half of the Wizards? All right, we know that they are in line for this. We will see as the Wizards do right now, spending a lot of energy trying to make a comeback from 12 points down. They are within 6 against the Hawks here at Verizon Center. For Tony, I'm Julie. We now go to the second half.
CSN Mid-Atlantic, home of the Capitals, the Wizards, the biggest moments. CSN Mid-Atlantic.
Ovechkin rips. He scores!
Wherever you are, you're there. The NBC Sports app, your home for live streaming coverage of the Capitals and Wizards.
Chevy is the most awarded car company 3 years in a row.
Really?
Let's see how quickly you can read through all their awards.
2017 Motor Trend Car of the Year.
Kelley Blue Book 2016 Best Resale Value. 2016 JD Power Highest Quality Ranking.
10 Best blah, blah, blah.
2016.
Only about 90 more to go.
That's a lot of awards.
Current select qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Malibu for around $149 a month, or find your tag to get $4,000 total cash allowance on select Malibu vehicles when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The Jeep brand presents Great Moments in the Great Outdoors. April 27th, the Wright family learned to live off the land.
Ow.
June 18th, Dave unleashed his inner hamster. August 9th, Brian Jr. looked away from his phone for 3 whole minutes. Find your moment with great deals at the Jeep Spring Clearance event.
Well-qualified returning FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2017 Grand Cherokee 4x4 for $279 a month.
NBA League Pass, your courtside seats to the action from around the league. See it happen live.
Thomas, step back.
Good! Catch the games on your TV and computer. Stream them on your phone and other devices with the new NBA app. Watch live games from wherever you are. Every NBA night is a can't-miss night. Get NBA League Pass for the lowest price of the season. To order, go to NBA.com/League Pass, call 855-NBA-LPLP, or contact your TV service provider.
In life, you have to adapt to your environment. That's why Jaguar has developed a unique, instinctive all-wheel drive system. It constantly monitors the road surface and driver inputs hundreds of times every second. Perfect dynamics, outstanding performance all year round. Jaguar all-wheel drive.
For great offers, visit your DC, Baltimore area Jaguar retailer today.
When you're confident with money, you can roll with anything. Build your financial confidence at OnUp.com from SunTrust. Confidence starts here.
Let's move on.
CSN coverage of Wizards basketball brought to you tonight by Nissan. The choice is clear. Save on a new Nissan now. Shop ChooseNissan.com. CenturyLink, connecting the federal government to the power of the digital world. Toyota. Toyota helps you get the most out of your drive. Just ask a friend who drives one, then visit buyatoyota.com. And by MedStar Health, official medical team of the Washington Wizards. Halftime in what Phil Chenier calls a must-win situation for Washington. And right now at the break, they trail the depleted Atlanta Hawks by 6, 46-40. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier, great to have Christy Winterscott with us for tonight's broadcast. A little bit of a helter-skelter first half. Washington's second unit did a decent job. The first unit, a lot of turnovers.
A ton of turnovers, and when they're not turning the ball over, Buck, they've been incredibly efficient. They have 14 assists on 16 made shots, but they've turned the ball over 13 times. But when Washington is at their best, they are in disruption mode on the defensive end, and they need to manufacture their offense from that kind of activity on the ball. And Kelly Oubre Jr. came in off the bench and really supplied that kind of fire.
He did that up in Boston. He's been terrific tonight. Phil, you talked about Tim Hardaway Jr. What a half he had.
Yeah, leads all scorers, 17 points, been extremely active. 2 of them by way of the long ball. He averages about 14 a game, so he's already surpassed his season average by 3.
Look at our shot chart brought to you by your hometown KFC. And another guy that came off the bench with positive numbers, Jason Smith.
Yeah, we're getting used to this from him. Very accurate, only 1 missed shot, that being a 3, but he did drain a 3 from the corner. So coming off the bench, 3 of 4 for Jason Smith.
Wizards down by 6. They were down by 12. They fought back to tie the game. Curious to know what the coaches said. Let's check with Chris Miller.
All right, Buck, Phil, and Christy, thank you very much. Well, assistant coach Dave Atkins says we need to pay a lot more attention to one Tim Hardaway Jr. 17 points there in that first half. So we got to put more pace in the game from an offensive standpoint. Only 5 fast break points. Clearly, it didn't help when John started going 0 for 8 there in the first half. 0 points with his 5 assists. And more importantly, he gave a lot of credit to the second unit. So you really like the fact that they came out with a lot of energy. But the real key tonight, guys, in this second half, final 24 minutes of the half, it's got to play with more energy.
Well, they'll have the ball to start the third. That 0 for 8 wall shooting contributing to 34% for the Wizards for the half. They made 4 of 14 threes. That's about 28%. Tipped away. Washington gets it back. It's Porter with a jumper. Good.
But they have to be hungry. Not hungry, hungry.
Oh, that's real hunger.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Atlanta shot 40% in that first half. They went 4 of 10 from long range. Made all of their free throws. The Wizards missed half of theirs. And that's a foul called by Eric Dolan, who's working tonight's game with Bill Kennedy and David Guthrie.
And that was a situation where you have to beat the player to the spot, Phil, and you can't go straight to the player's body and make that kind of contact.
Yeah, it's a game of angles, so you have to anticipate where they're going and beat them to that spot. You're right.
Keith Morris picks up his third. Schroeder. Ilyasova. Cephalosha. Schroeder drives, and I believe they're going to call a foul on Wall, who reached in. See if they give him continuation and shoot 2.
And we've talked about that reach and the problems that it can generate. See John having some words with Kennedy, but the reaching puts you behind. If you get a piece of it, great. If not, your opponent has an advantage, either to score or to make the pass.
It looked like he reached out in front of him that time and got part of the body, and that's where Kennedy made the call.
Well, when you lunge as a perimeter defender, it starts the domino effect in terms of layers of defense having to rotate and recover, and that becomes an issue as well.
Yeah, puts more pressure on your other defenders, especially your bigs inside.
Schroeder gives his team again the lead by 6. Wizards have won 2 of 3 against Atlanta, including the last meeting back on January 27th, a dominating victory in the ATL. And there's John Wall's first points of the game. And it's a long ball.
Wall is shooting 31% from 3 as Schroeder almost lost it.
Wizards won that game in Atlanta by 26. They also won here November 4th, 95-92. After dropping the season opener a few days before that down at Phillips Arena. 114-99 back on October 27th. Hardaway. Hounded by Keith Morris for Ilyasova. Schroeder cutting. Cephalosha. Tough shot over Gortat. Right there to put it in is Dwight Howard.